Hi, I am Umar Javed from CyberPanel. In this video, you will get Linux system information and why it is vitally important. Knowing your Linux system info is pretty important for many reasons. For making sure everything is healthy on your system to ensuring optimal performance. Being able to check some quick system data is a great tool to have in your kit if you work with Linux. Having complete visibility into the details of your systems makes it significantly easier to identify issues with hardware, software, or configuration settings. Keeping track of system resources, CPU, memory, disk usage, and network performance allows you to optimize and keep a smooth experience. Understanding what's running on your system makes it easier to pick out any out-of-date software needing a patch or potentially vulnerable services. In case of plan for upgrade or configure new software, knowledge of the current configuration of your system guarantees all compatibility and smooth transitions. On the other hand, with Linux system info at your disposal, you will always be ready to perform system maintenance and troubleshooting effectively. Various commands are available in Linux to retrieve detailed information about the system. To learn the configuration of your system, hardware, and software, each command gives you a certain set of data. So, let's discuss a few of the most useful commands to find system info Linux. The uname command is one of the oldest yet still informative commands on Linux system info. The output gives information about your kernel, system architecture, device, and more. This command gives you detailed system information like kernel name, like kernel version, host name, system architecture, processor type, and operating system. The ISP release command shows release-specific details about the Linux distribution running on your system, including its version, code name, and release number. This is particularly useful if you are not certain which distribution of Linux is installed. You will see the output of this command, distributor ID like Ubuntu, Debian, etc. Description, for example, Ubuntu 22.04, its release and code name. The cat /etc/os release command is another easy method used to get Linux system info about your distribution. You will get detailed information about the OS, read from the OS release file, the OS name, version, etc. The output will include operating system name, example Ubuntu, Fedora, etc. Whatever operating system version is, example 20.04, the ID and build details. Command to show your CPU architecture and performance is ISCPU. It shows information like the number of CPU cores, threads, architecture, model, etc. The output includes CPU architecture, example x86 or 64, CPU cores and thread count, CPU model, CPU speed, and flags and features available on the CPU virtualization, etc. The free command displays statistics about memory usage for both RAM and swap memory. It is especially helpful to keep an eye on system performance and make sure that your machine is not running out of memory. The argument -h makes the output human-friendly display memory in either megabytes or gigabytes. The output will show total memory, used and free memory, and swap space. The ISBLK command is great for distributed Linux system info. It can also provide information on all available block devices even if they are not yet mounted, such as hard drives or SSDs with detailed information like size, type, and mount points. The output will show device name, example dev SDA, size of the devices, type, and mount points. The uptime command shows how long your system has been running since it was last rebooted. It also lists the load average for the past 1, 5, and 15 minutes, which is useful for understanding your system's performance. This will show system uptime, time since the system has been running, and current load averages. Now, let's discuss how CyberPanel helps to control Linux system info. CyberPanel is an advanced web hosting control panel that makes managing your Linux server very easy. CyberPanel allows you to integrate these commands with your web hosting setup to monitor your server. Similar to system commands that give you some performance metrics like CPU, memory, and disk usage, it reacts in real time and provides information in a user-friendly manner about system performance. CyberPanel also includes tools for quickly checking server resource usage, inspecting system logs, and changing system configuration settings. With CyberPanel combined with Linux system info commands we discussed, you have comprehensive control over both your system health and your hosting environment. Understanding where to find and how to interpret Linux system info is core to managing and troubleshooting your system. Take for instance commands such as uname, ISB release, iCPU and the like that glean information about your system, hardware, software and performance. Managing the performance of your Linux system can be simplified with CyberPanel, allowing for easier monitoring and optimization. Thank you for watching this video and subscribe for more videos.